Hello everybody, Rodiversity here. We are back with another video. We're gonna be playing with this Garchomp Arcanine deck. So I had as you guys can know, like go look at my channel. If this is your first time been on my channel, first time seeing any of my videos, go look at any of my other Pokemon. There's like half of my videos are probably Garchomp EX. So I am very big, and I've been using this Garchomp EX for quite a while once it released because I was just looking when I first got into this TCG game, and I was like, they gave me a bunch of basic standard decks, and I was just like, I kind of want to make like a Garchomp deck. And oddly enough, the Garchomp cards that they had out was terrible. And the next season, this Garchomp came out, and I was like, perfect. I'll use it. So I've been using it heavy ever since. The main combo, I've used quite a few combinations. I actually have like a Tachyon decker, um, somewhere. Is this the? No, this is like the normal one. Yeah, never mind. This is the. Why does it say Terradin? Because it's like the normal one I use. Uh, I don't know why I named that one Terra. This looks like the yeah. This is the one where we're using Terrakion, but I think we had another one where we was using. Oh yeah, we had another one where we was using Groudon. I don't see it, but there was like we have a Groudon version. Anyways, we have like already 4 decks. I've used like the mainly one I've used was the one with Jirachi and Lucario and just Garchomp. That's kind of strange, but this one is really nice. I've played it, and I think I've won every game I played with it, and it's different. But it's easy to pick up for me because I know the premise of the deck. But we have added to this deck. We have a What I'm talking about. We have a Pidgeot. So Pidgeot is pretty interesting for a few reasons. Here is one, the Pidgeot can actually participate in attacking, and two, the Pidgeot has 0 retreat cost. And with that, we take advantage of that by using. We have 2 feather balls, so these are really good, really good instead of ultra balls to grab out our Pidgeot or our or Garchomp. So either one. I've just yet to have the card at a bad time. I'll say, it seems like I always have it at the right time. Um, so yes, Garchomp, Pidgeot. So we have our draw engine. Okay, we grab any card we need with Pidgeot. So it works really good when we're using Shirley because we can heal. And I was thinking about this. I was like, I literally was thinking about this the other day. I said, how good is this card really? Because you never have it when you need it. You never have it when you need it. It always feels like it's there, but it's so situational. But when you're running Pidgeot and you can pull out this card at any time, that is what changes the game. Like, this card now has a lot of value. Say they throw in like 250 into your Garchomp. You use this card, throw another energy right on Garchomp, and you're back in the play. And now, for whatever reason, with this deck, it is 1,000 times more easier to set up my Garchomps. I don't know if that's because we're running 4 rare candies. If is it because of Pidgeot? I don't know, but it feels so much easier setting up Garchomp with this deck, and I truly don't know why. It just feels so much easier. Um, so, so we have Garchomp. There's just so much synergy here, and it all makes sense to me. The only thing I would recommend adding is maybe a Pidgeotto, just so you're not wasting all of your rare candies on. If like, cause there is the de-evolution. I've gotten hit with a de-evolution before, and that is crippling to this deck. If you have like 2 Garchomps out, a Pidgeot out, and that way from there you can legit only evolve one more card from there. So you kind of have to like really make sure it's like your Garchomp and your Pidgeot's out of the game from there. So a de-evolution is crazy bad for us on this deck. So that is something to keep out. So that's the only reason I think Pidgeotto may be needed here, is to just for that. Just simply for that. And also I think we may need to invest in. I do not mind the VIPs because they've actually been really useful, and with the amount of Ultra Balls in this deck, they actually have like been good, like just like discard cards. So I usually don't like the Battle Pass VIP. I haven't touched this deck. This is, I think, someone else made this deck. This is not my deck, by the way. I wish I knew or remembered who it was so I could credit them. But I did get this off one of the Pokemon deck building sites. So, and I just, I just wanted to try a different Garchomp. So this is not my deck, by the way. I wish I could credit the person. That would be great. But I will do one better, and I will put or attempt to, if I can grab the links again. I will try to put the links in the description so that you guys can go and pull up the decks and clipboard them yourselves and make it 1,000 times easier to go ahead and use these decks. You can go and clipboard them instead of like copying or trying to, look at all the numbers and the cards I have, and it's a lot easier to clipboard it. So anyways, and we're running 9 energy. This is a little light. It hasn't been an issue, but I feels like energy is kind of scarce, and there's been times I've really had to pick out energy with my Pidgeot, sorry, quite a bit. I've had to pick out some like energy using his ability, and it's not the end of the world, but I would love to feel like I don't always have to grab energy with this deck. Energy seems pretty scarce. So one thing I think I want to add an escape rope to this deck. I don't know what card gets cut, but I really feel an escape rope is important here. And Professor Research really just may be that card. Because I genuinely feel like we need another way of subbing out. We have well, what his deck doesn't run. There, in the past, B barrel gets used quite a bit as like a turn baiter. So they'll boss order the B barrel, and B barrel's kind of, he takes 2 energy to retreat. Um, so a lot of times that was tricky. This deck really, the only card that really needs to come out is Lucario. Lucario's a 2 retreat. He, but he can do this on his own. So long as you have an energy in your hand and you use his ability, you can retreat with Lucario pretty easily. Um, if your Pokemon on the bench is already ready to go to attack. So if you already got a Garchomp ready to go to attack, then you're good. Just you can retreat Lucario in one turn with the right hand, in the right field. So that's not really the issue. But there's times where I would love to escape rope, and I think also we do not have counter catcher, but we really don't need to run it with this deck because we do have boss ordered. Now another thing too is I think we may need to run one more super rod. So there's a few things. Okay, so we're gonna play, and I'm just going to, and there's also Arcanine in this deck. Um, I'm gonna give you guys some examples when the time comes. I'm like, this is why I say we need this card in the deck, because there's plenty of times of like, well, I wish I had this card or this card here. This deck is already kind of pretty optimized, pretty well, I think, to at least get you set up. I think sometimes when you try to add too many counters, it really kind of hurts you at some point, because you're just gonna have some bad draws. Um the more your deck just focuses on setting up and doing its job, then the more success I think that deck has. But also, it's just sometimes good to always have a contingency card. So it's a double-edged sword. But anyways, this is the Arcanine. And it is tricky so far to play. So like, you have to prep with Garchomp before you play this card. I think um and not really with his ability, you do not truly have to, like, you can always grab the energy from another card. So let's say you could set up Lucario, and then you can take all of Lucario's energy instead of using Lucario as the attack And I think the Arcanine does a really good job of when because he's gonna do. I think he does 210. I think right, yeah, he does 210 if I'm correct. When he has just 4 fighting energy on him, 210. So he automatically just does 210. Um, and that can be increased or another energy on him. Then he's doing 240. 240 takes out a lot. If you can get 6 on him, I'm like, it's so impractical in my eyes to really get this card rolling. But once he's rolling, he is a consistent attacker. Unlike and this is the difference is I've noticed I've been able to get Lucario to 6 energy in the past naturally. The thing with him is if you have 6 energy, I think how much is 6? 18, right? 118. Is that 3? Oh, is that only 270? 4, 5. Oh, it's only 2 6 only 270. 7. See with 6 energy on Lucario. You may move and fighting from one of your other Pokemon to this Pokemon. So it's strictly the Arcanine. So 6 energy on Lucario I think does 310. So we do less damage here. So I think it's wiser to have Lucario hold the energy, and you can just take it when you need it because Lucario will always do more damage. I think, except for 4. How much is Lucario doing for 4 energy? I think Lucario's doing 240, right? No, 250. I think he does 250 with 4 energy on. So, anyways, anyways, if you don't know Lucario's, take a minute, pause, look at his Aurora Sphere volley attack. And all right, we're gonna start. We're gonna get 2 games in if possible. All right. Heads. Hopefully don't let me down. I really felt the urge to play tails, but okay. Heads panned out, and I have not even. I need to customize the card, the back of the cards in the box and all of that. Not a bad start at all. I think this is okay. We already have our rare candy. That's good. I've noticed. I don't know why, but I don't know how many rare candies I'm running on that other deck, but it feels like I see rare candies way more often in this deck than I did in my other ones. So here's what we cross our fingers for a okay. All right, good. We got energy already. That is awesome. Cross our fingers for a. No, we didn't get any of the cards I want to see, but that is fine. I think. Who can we sacrifice here? I think we can sacrifice Garchomp, honestly. Because we gotta set up Pidgeot this turn. Because we can get Garchomp next turn with Irida, and if not, then yeah. Yeah. Great. That is terrible. No. I can't even remember if this deck runs do we run a vacuum card? I can't even remember. Lucky for us that this doesn't hurt too much. We just the my only issue here is next turn. If we don't draw energy, we're kind of screwed. Okay. Let me see something. Oh, we got the switch. Okay, I forgot we had this card. I was gonna say, how does this deck get energy? That's right. We can use this card. Uh, yeah, I think actually, yeah, I don't even think we have a way to attack with Pidgeot now. So I guess we just discard it. We could have used our switch, but I want to kind of hold. Almost misplayed that terribly. That would have been bad. One thing I do like about also when you retreat, early game retreating isn't that bad of a play. Um, nice, another good one. So another thing, I have no clue as to why we don't have a counter to Paths to the Peak. I'm pretty sure we run the one stadium, and I don't think we run a vacuum. I don't think we run a vacuum card. I think we just run the one stadium. So unfortunately for us going first hurt us that turn. But we had to play the stadium. But this just reminded me to never play my stadium early if I don't have to. It's just reminding me of that. So, uh, nice, perfect. Awesome. Awesome draw. I usually don't like Professor research, but that one was a clutch time. And I'm going to, out of fear, I'm gonna go ahead and play Manaphy out of fear here. And I kind of also wanna. I think Professor Research is better than Iuna right now. I want to be set to take out I think this is fine. I want to be set to take out 3 2 8. Okay, let me be safe. I just want to make sure I'm good to take out the Giratina next turn if he is able to hit me here. I really wanted to wait on this energy pool because of oh, perfect. There. Okay, so we're good. If I'd known that, I would have. Yeah. So what's scary here is getting energy, any energy right now. Hopefully he misplays here. Can he? Yep. There's the miracle. Mirage Gate. I mean. Yep, he does. Yep, I was smart to use Manaphy. I was smart to pull out Manaphy. And I don't think he can't boss orders here. If he's running okay, lost, yep. No, oh, did you mean to? Oh my goodness, that was a terrible play there. terrible misplay by him. Oh my gosh. Are we already out of, is our, oh my gosh. Okay, I'm glad I noticed that this turn. That sucks to see. So, okay, we gotta wait till next turn. Because apparently our Garchomp is, hiding behind a, and well, we might draw, okay, never mind. I was gonna say, we may draw a Garchomp from this here. So. Alright. Boss orders me. That is A-okay. Man. Alright, perfect hand there. If only, bro. Look how easily we could get Pidgeot out. Imagine if we had Pidgeot already. So this deck works pretty well without Pidgeot. I'm catching that from this game. It works really well without Pidgeot, so I am content. And then also next turn we're good to hit him with a yeah, let's load up. Let's load up on Lucario here, because next turn we can throw out yeah, we have lots of plays here. Ooh, big mistake on the but that's fine. If we play the big mistake on Greninja, but if we play our cars right, it's fine. Oh, yeah, that mistake might be costly. Oh no, okay, we're okay. Ooh, thank goodness. This is why escape rope here is clutch on here. This is why we really need to run escape rope. How many energies in our thing? None. Yeah, this game's over unless he manages to throw out another. Um, yeah. Hmm. Interesting play with Sableye there. Oh my! I keep forgetting we're out of. Oh my gosh. Garchomp seems really thin. I got a note to self. Gotta adjust that. But anyways, let me just end this. Garchomp is really thin in this deck here. I should have grabbed a Ultra Ball so I could have gotten the Arcanine out. Actually, when I realized I didn't have another Garchomp, I should through. Yes, it's Garchomp's looking really thin. How many Garchomps you running this deck? Is it? Is it? Oh, it's just two Garchomps. Note, I gotta remember that, right? Or is it three? Okay, it is three, but it always feels less than that. Also, I think I never put in my, like, the add in my own little razzle dazzle here. So, just the one. All right, on to the next game. Also, guys, there was this Gardevoir deck I recently uploaded. Gardevoir Deoxys deck gameplay. Please go check that out. I am planning to upload another one really soon. I enjoyed playing with that deck. It is really fun. But right now, I love playing my Garchomp decks. We won heads last time. Let's try tails here, and we should have stuck to heads. Heads always seem to hit more often, honestly. But it feels good when you guess tails and you get tails right. But heads, like, you're not wrong. Like, it seems like 2 out of 3 times you're gonna get hits. So I don't know. It seems like the consensus too. I know a lot of times if I see someone get tails, I automatically assume that they lost the coin toss because most people just pick heads. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Getting. Maybe I should have. Getting heads would have been crazy here. If we could have gone first. Because this is looking like a Garchomp deck. I mean, oh my gosh, Charizard deck, my bad. Or it could be. I mean, this Radiant Charizard's ran a lot of things. So, but I think this is Charizard EX deck. But this could very much. Oh yeah, he sacrificed the boss order this early. It's crazy good for us. If he cannot, oh there it is. I've said if he cannot set up a Charmander this turn, we're in really good shape. I still might Iuna this turn. That's what I'm kind of. I was gonna give her this basic ball, and I thought about it. So we actually might need that. So, uh, so many rare candies right now. But hopefully I didn't just help him out here, and our that actually didn't help us much at all. But hopefully Greninja can get us right next turn. We get 3 cards next turn with Greninja, so hopefully we can get right. If only we went first, we would have been probably. He might have. Yeah, I don't. Not a bad hand, not a bad hand, but not the greatest either. Yeah, he's gonna pull out Irving, I think. Trainer Irving. Yep. He's gonna pull out his rare candy. Arvin or Irvin, I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Arvin, maybe. No rare candy. Interesting. He must already have them. I see. Yeah, pull. Yeah, getting. Yeah, okay, okay, gotcha. Okay, this is okay. Okay, this is fine. Yeah, with no him having to escape rope out of that's pretty tough. So yeah, we're in good shape here. He has no backup. He has no Pidgeot. He's kind of in dead waters right now. If I'm being honest. Okay, that's fine. Please, please, we just need one rare candy. We never pour this much energy. Come on. Oh my goodness, come on. Gotta be kidding me on that one. Maybe we should have maybe we should have just left, like we had so many rare candies, maybe we should have just left our hand alone before we Iuna. We had so many rare candies there. Okay, that's fine. He's in range now to be two shotted by two hydro things from Garchomp. So there it is. Okay. But we're gonna play this smart. Our Pidgeot first. Let me do this. Awesome. Even better, so we don't have to waste our thing now. What's her name's in the so next turn we can't even okay, that sucks. We don't even hear our Shirley, I think. So he's a two shot with that 20 Gibble did. He's now a two shot. Normally Garchomp is that's fine with me. That is absolutely fine with me. So we're in really good shape now. So let me do the math again real quick. So 160 to 180. That is 340. So yes, he's a one shot. And we're just gonna Iuna here for kicks and giggles, I guess. Hopefully we didn't set him up better. That's my It's always my motto is like hopefully we did not put him in a better position. So we're trying to get in position of one shot the so he has I don't know if this deck even runs Pidgeot. We're just trying to get him in position to be able to one shot him his next Garchomp. Hopefully if we can pull out what's her name, Shirley here, that would be great, but also Nope. No beans. I was gonna say if we can remove this damage. Wait, what? Oh no, you just sir, what are you doing? He must don't. Never mind. Whatever. Sir, what are you doing? No. We can always get back to you. Okay. The four cards here I don't think are gonna be what he needs. And we still got our boss's order, which is what I wanted to make sure we kept. So he does run a mm, one thing I do want to avoid another Charizard if possible right now. And I probably should have went and used Pidgeot's ability in some form or fashion there just to kind of get ready. Yeah, that's fine. I was saying if Pidgeot comes out, I'm okay with that, honestly. Oh, am I ranged to get hit right now? Eh, that's fine. What's funny here, we don't even have to do too much here. Oh. Oh, never. Okay, yeah, we still win. Wait. Why did I do that? Is he want? No, I don't. He can't hit us. He never played a Charmander, so we're good. Let me just go and grab my boss order here. Just in case he takes out my Pidgey. Now, even if he takes out Pidgey, then we're done for. So yeah, this is a play here. I don't see a way at this point with him not having a Charizard. Even if he manages to get back out. I mean, if there's a will, there's a way with this Pidgeot. But even if he manages to pull back out Charizard again, he's only doing 250, and no matter who. Oh my God, this Arcanine. Why did I play Arcanine? That Arcanine gets one shot by the Charizard. The Radiant Charizard. If he can pull that off, then I shot myself in the foot there on this one. He can't counter catch me though, so he has to boss order me. So let's. I mean, with the Pidgeot, he can always get that one card that he was missing. That's the only scary part. But I think here he would need an energy. He would need the Charizard. Okay, so there's the Super Rod for the Charizard. I'm assuming. Yeah. Okay. Yes. He would need to still do a lot here. Okay, not as much as I thought, since apparently he has an Ultra Ball. Bro, did I just shoot myself in the foot? Why did I play this Arcanine? Why did I play this Arcanine? If he has the energy in a boss order, we're done. Or is he might be prepping for next turn. He may be prepping for next turn. It is no way we should literally if he pull. I saw the play after. I'm like, well, he can't 250 nothing for two. You can't counter catch us unless he's doing this to scare me. Choice belt. Boss orders us. It's no way. It's no way. Ow! I was finna say it's no way. Oh man, that's funny. Ooh, he scared me there for a second. Oh man, he scared me. He had us in the first half. Can't lie. Can't lie about it. Wow. Whew, he had me. He had me going. I surely was scared. That's for sure. Like, ain't no way this man pulls it off. He was he was one energy short. I don't know if he did that to like flex on me or what, but this man was like one energy short. Oh, why did I do that? I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. We almost cost us the dub there. He didn't have the Charmander. I gave him the one win condition he needed. Why did I play that? Okay, sorry guys, I was not thinking, and I like at the moment I threw him out. I said, "Wait a minute, he can get me here." I gotta be more careful. Sometimes I like to just play cards. It's no reason to play him early either because you can always attack with him. That's the thing, is that guy can sit. He can sit and patiently wait. You can play him any turn. He's good to go. You pull him out, he can attack that turn, especially if Garchomp is in the active spot. Retreat, bang, he's out there. He's out there for a good time, not a long time, but that was almost tragic. Jeez, man. I am sorry I almost blundered that one. On live television, we almost blundered that one, man. Let's see what's in these packs. I have yet, by the way, guys, I have not spent a dime on this game. I have not spent a dime. I love games like this. I remember I don't know what Apex does now, but I remember on Apex, like, if you played consistently, you would Apex Legends, if you played consistently, you would have enough to buy, you would have enough, right, to buy the battle pass every season, every new season. If you didn't, ooh, that's a nice penny. That was a nice Sableye. Nice. Some really nice art in these packs here. We're gonna go back when we see the whole thing. I'm gonna go click on that. I'm gonna click on it. Mine Junior. Scrafty. I wonder why he doesn't have a really powerful EX card. Lapras. Palmy. Iron Threads. Yep, we already got one of these Lugias. This reminds me of a lot of the Gale EX Dark this game. Penny, very nice Penny. I always love getting nice trainer cards. Unfortunately, I don't think I use Penny in any of my decks, so she won't see any play. And who else had a really nice art? Oh yeah, it was this Sableye here. Yes. This isn't even the one though that they use. That's not even a useful one though. So, oh, thank goodness. I was like, it's no way. Well, what? There is always a way when you have when you're running Pidgeot. Like Pidgeot will make the play for you every time. Like, but because you'll be like one card short every time, but Pidgeot's gonna get you that one card. So um, that play was scary because I was like, if he has the energy. Now, what I was like, it's no. He was probably trying to get me to concede. He had played everything right. I said I'm not gonna fall for it because I was almost like I want to concede here because I don't even. There's no way I made this mistake. I'm just gonna concede. But I was like, no, it's no way he has the energy. And once he played the boss order, I knew he had one card left. I said, it's no way you perfectly had every card you needed except for that except for the support rod, which is what I think he used his Pidgeot to get, was the support rod. I was like, no way. Cause that deck does not run it doesn't run a lot of energy. That is the biggest charge the weakness of Charizard is if you path a peek it at the right time where they cannot stop it, they have no way of getting energy. Like they have to hope that they have the energy in their hand because it is really hard for them to build up energy. Let's see. Super Rod. Sorry, I said Supply Rod. Super Rod. Super Rod is I need maybe one more in this deck. There's been times so the thing with this deck, it runs okay. So let's okay, we're running one Super Rod, but you got to think about this. We have um if we do not have Garchomp. Now this deck really seems to focus on getting Garchomp out, and I'm big on getting Garchomp out too. So that's the good thing is, as long as you have a Garchomp, you have like a way of getting energy to your Pokemon. But without a Garchomp, and Garchomp can usually most likely take a hit. He can normally take a hit. So there's a lot. I really see how this deck really functions as a whole. Like, okay, well, Garchomp takes a hit, take Garchomp out, throw in Shirley, Garchomp's healed. Now you can start attacking with your Arcanine for some damage. So it's a lot. It's a lot, and this Shirley doesn't affect Arcanine. So there is a lot of synergy here. Pidgeot's there, so the setup is there. Like you can get set up, you can get ready to go. This deck is really good at that. The only thing I think late game is where this deck falls short at. Like you can have some bad late games because you're. It looks like with one super rod, if you're missing super rod, you're screwed. Um, Path of Peaks, you're screwed. You have two. Well, we have two stadiums, so we did have a chance. We did have a chance that last game, or that one where we didn't even get our Pidgeot out. But that's so we do run two stadiums. That was my mistake. Um, I would suggest since we do run so many Iridas and it feels like we always have a rare candy, I would probably run a vacuum card in this deck. Also, probably take out. I would probably take out one of the Professor Research because the only time I'm gonna pull out Professor Research is two things. It's most likely gonna be after I play Pidgeot and I have a empty hand. Then I'm gonna Professor Research is the quickest way to fill that hand. That's probably the only time I'm gonna run Professor Research unless I just have a really bad hand. But like I do not run Professor Research. I do not like discarding cards. I like to Iuna most of the time. So that's my dilemma with Professor Research. I don't like using it. It just always seems like, especially in a deck where you're running one super rod, you have to be really careful how you're using her or it is because there's the male Professor Research. Um, so yes, and speaking of that, I think we're done with this video, but I just wanted to say this deck plays really well. I haven't made any adjustments until I won't touch this deck. I will not mess anything with it until I see that there is a constant issue. Now, Jirachi is also a thing. Sableye is a threat. Like, Sableye is a threat to us. And I honestly think we need Jirachi. And I also think we may need a heavy ball. Heavy ball and Jirachi. It's just what comes out is the thing. We know we want one of the Professor Research to come out. We may take out one of the Battle Pass VIPs. I feel like the moment you start taking cards out, the moment you're like disrupting like the flow. So just so far, this deck's played really nicely on its own. I don't think I've lost a game with this deck. I think this deck has won every game I played it. When it's yeah, even when we got hit with that Path of Peak, we still were good to go. So I just gotta kind of be more. You just like I think this deck is an experienced deck. Any deck that runs Pidgeot is experienced deck. You gotta like kind of foresee your next turn ahead of time. So let's say here's an example. Like I'm just playing, I got Pidgeot out, and then I notice like the deck I'm playing against typically runs Path of Peak. If I got Pidgeot out and they haven't played their Path of Peak yet, I'm most likely gonna go ahead and grab a Stadium card just to have in my hand. Let me go ahead and get the Stadium card just to have in my hand. I don't need any other card right now, but I'm gonna grab the Stadium card just in case. Next turn he plays Path of Peak, we can still have access to our Pidgeot. We can play this card, but a lot of times too we get Iounith a lot. So I think the I know that's another weakness. This deck isn't like Charizard though, so like you don't like once we have a Garchomp out or whatever, we're good to go. Like we don't need Pidgeot all the time. Pidgeot is good to have late game, early game setup. Not needed in this deck really at all. We can survive quite well without it. So, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys, man. I hope you guys did enjoy this, man. I have really loved this deck. I've been loving all the decks I've been playing recently. They have been winners, winners for real. This and that Gardevoir deck, I will get some gameplay for that for you guys soon on that. I'm still learning that one. This deck I have a really good grasp on. So if you're like really interested, like keep checking out my videos, and hopefully I can give you guys some tips that really like open your eyes when you're playing with this deck. But anyways, like I said, we're diversity, man. We are out. Peace. And this is Earthen Vessel. This card is basically my energy search card, if in a sense. So, you kind of want to be cautious how you use this. And I gotta remember this myself. Is if you don't have Pidgeot, but you do have Irida, you can play. It might be Irida. Oh my gosh! The more I think on some of these names, I'm like, I really need to. I haven't watched the show in so many years, but I used to know how to say every Pokemon name, every trainer name because they would say it on the show 50 dozen times. The Pokemon themselves would say their own names. So, but now some of the new Pokemon, I'm like, how do you even say this? Goldie Goldie what? It's Goldingo, I think is how you say it. But yes, a lot of these it's different. But anyways, I think it might be Irida, but I always say Irida. So if I'm saying it wrong, I don't. Who cares? I used to. You need to be able to get energy in this deck if you can. If your Pidgeot is not available, so I would recommend, if possible, do not use that Vessel card until you are absolutely sure. Like turn one and you need energy for your Greninja. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Start drawing some cards with your Greninja. Grab the energy. Sure. Late game, like definitely save it because may need it. You never know. You may need something to get you energy, and that is definitely your go-to card right there. So, but anyways, hope you guys did enjoy this mail. Real Diversity, we are out. Peace. Hit that like, subscribe, and drop a comment for me. And see you in the next one.